Good afternoon, my name is Louise O'Loughlin and I'm a beauty therapist or esthetician in Dublin, Ireland. The reason I'm coming to you today is I am going to show you how to do a professional treatment, salon treatment at home, so you can do your very, very own facial. The world has gone crazy. We don't know what's happening at the moment, but unfortunately it is much more difficult for you to get to your beauty therapist, to the salons and to your estheticians. So we don't want you to give up on your skincare. It is so important, not just for your beautiful skin, but also for your mind and for stress. It is a very stressful and very worrying time. I'm here at the moment. I'm very lucky. I work. My clinic is at home, and all our schools are closed at the moment. So my children may run in the middle of this. So I'm going to get started. We have a couple of different facials you can use. We have one which is our red out, which is for sensitive, dry, anything like that. This facial is perfect. I'm just going to show you the little box that it comes in. So 5 treatments come in a box like this, and it's quite small, it's nice and neat. And inside, everything is pre-packaged and is numbered step by step like this. So the numbers are literally on the sachets, and everything is fresh and sterile and clean. Okay, so you have 5 treatments in here. You even get these cute little mop caps to protect your hair. I'm not going with that one today, but anyway. Okay, so that is what comes in your box of facials. And these are a really fun, safe thing that you can do at home. Maybe you can do them on each other, or you can do it yourself. So first I'm going to get right into it, and I have my cotton is damp and wringed out. Okay, so I wring it out so that it's not too wet, and I'm going to use an eye makeup remover. So this is our OptiCleanse non-oily eye makeup remover. It's very, very gentle. It has the same pH as your tear, so even if it goes into your eyes, it's not going to sting at all. Now, God love yous are going to see me now with no makeup, no pressure. Anyway, I'm going to take this off very, very quickly. You can spend more time, obviously, at home doing this yourself, okay? So just very gently work downwards. Now, step 1. The first step of your Red Out Express is what I'm doing here today, is your cleanser. So take scissors, make sure your scissors is clean, and snip off just the corner. Repechage are really generous with their creams, so you might even have enough for 2 treatments. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so we squeeze out the cleanser. Make sure you wash your hands thoroughly beforehand. Now, if I was doing this not on camera, I am going to bring this right down onto my neck and do my décolleté, my chest here, because we always treat exactly where has been exposed. So if you wear a shirt and your shirt is open here, it's always exposed to the elements. So we need to treat that skin as well. So nice, gentle, light movements. I'm really using the tips of my fingers and circling them like little tiny brushes along the face. And we're working in this motion. So we start at the chin, working out towards the ear. Gently come back into this over the lip. Get right in there around the nose where blackheads and congestion get stuck in there, makeup can get stuck in there. So really concentrate in around the nose, and don't forget the top of your nose. Circles right out to the ear again. Then I'm going to come up. Make sure you get those 11s, as we call them. And right over. Nice circles right into those lines, if you have any. I do, on the forehead. Okay, and then bring it right down to the ear again. Always finish just here at the temples and give yourself a nice little pressure. It's lovely. So 3, pressure and release. Okay, so a few minutes doing that, not too long, a minute even, if that. Then take more damp cotton, and we're going to remove it. But you will notice I'm always going in the same direction. So I work from the center out and repeat. A nice way to do this, if you really want to get that esthetician facial feel, is to bring your elbows up, pretend these are somebody else's arms, and work like this. Okay, so you're really getting that nice lifting sensation that you would get if you were lying on the plinth again, I'm just making sure all residue is off. Okay. Nice and clean. I'm going to take my tonic, okay? And this comes in a little spray bottle. This is really good to carry around at any time, especially for those getting hot flushes. It's really nice and cooling. So I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to spray. Oh, it feels so good. So especially if you're in a hot area, this is a nice one to keep. You'll have lots in it as well, even after all your treatments. And then I'm going just to take a tissue and I'm going to blot right out of the ears. And just blot that off. Okay, so I've cleansed, I've toned. Now, if you have very sensitive skin, you're not going to do an exfoliant at this point. If you have your favorite Repechage exfoliant at home, maybe the honey and almond scrub or the 1 minute mask, you might like to do it at this point, okay? But I'm not going to do that today. I am going to go straight in to my serum. So step 3. Again, I'm going to snip off the corner of the sachet and I'm going to pour it out into my hand. Again, when you have more time at home, you can use the full sachet so that you can really spend time working this in. And I'm just gently applying it all over the face. Now, if you're very sensitive, you may have like a lot of redness across here, like a butterfly effect across here, and the face can feel quite hot. So you can massage this in with your hands. Again, always going kind of in this direction so that you're draining the lymph, getting rid of any of that puffiness. If you're a person who wakes up in the morning and you've got puffiness under your eyes, just even if you really gently pump and glide out towards the ear, it will get rid of that puffiness. Now, I'm obviously a bit dehydrated because that is after soaking in. I'm like a sponge. So I'm going to add a little bit more. And just keeping your movement nice and slow and relaxing. Always have a little tissue or something that you can clean off your hands with at the side. We have some really, really cool little tools that you can use at home. In the salon, we use a lot of machinery, we use big stuff, but we also have these brilliant little tools you can use at home. So first I'm going to use the Repechage ball massager. And this is surgical steel. It's quite heavy and it stays cool. Now don't put this in the fridge at home, okay? It stays cold anyway. And I'm going to work that. I'm going to start on my chin. Oh, it feels so nice. And I'm going to work out towards the ear. Again, it's always the same kind of motion, lifting and out. And not too much pressure. The weight of the ball is enough. And you can use these with any of your serums, your moisturizers, and then the same on the other side. Again, we're always draining towards the ear. If you suffer with sinuses and you've sinusitis or headaches, oh my God, this is heaven. If you bring it right up around the eye and just lift at the brow, you can really feel some really nice release. So you can see the motion that I'm creating. Always working from the center out. So that's our steel ball massager, and this is really going to bring down any redness, high coloring. Ladies, menopausal ladies, these are worth every penny. They are amazing to have at home. Okay, so that's your silver ball massager. So that's what you can do. You can use your hands, you can use this, or you can use your Allantoin massager, which is this one. But I'm going to show you this over the sheet mask. Now in the salon, I would spend about 10 minutes doing that. So make sure you use everything that's in that sachet and really work all that serum into the skin. Now I'm just cutting off the sachet. So when you pull out, here's your sheet mask here, okay? Be careful, don't just pull it out because there's lots of serum left in here. So again, pull it out and keep the packet upright because there's loads of juicy stuff in here that you can use tomorrow or maybe tonight or at another time, okay? So we don't want to waste that. Again, if I was not doing this on camera, I would take the rest, what's in that packet, and I would use it all down my neck and across my chest. So I'm taking out the sheet mask, unfold it, so it feels a little cool, which is actually lovely, and press it to the face like this. Then you're just going to take the loose part, which is the plastic outer part, and remove it like this. Okay. And just fix it into place. Now, obviously, all our faces are different shapes and sizes, and this is one to fit all. The beautiful thing about these is they're actually really thin and light. So if you need to tear the nose or you need to tear around the eyes so that it fits your face neatly and perfectly, you do that. Okay, now, oh, it's lovely. It just feels so, so lovely. Beautiful. So that's going to stay on for at least 10 minutes. Now, I'm going to be really honest with you. Sometimes I will put these on because I do them as regular home care, and I'll put these on and I'll start to do something about the house or start watching a movie, or maybe even I'll fall asleep and it gets left on for a lot longer. That's no problem. If you're going on a long drive or if you're doing anything like that, you can if you're the passenger, put this on, kick back your chair. It's heaven, okay? So it doesn't have to come off within the 10 minutes, but leave it on for at least that, so that all that gorgeous serum really, really absorbs down into your skin. Next, we can do a few different things over this, okay? So we can use our silver bowl massager. Again, this is gorgeous over the sheet mask, okay? So you do exactly as I showed you before with the silver bowl massager. Another one is our Allantoin massager, and this is a great little gadget. So it has two polarities. There's negative, which is a red light. I'm not sure if you can see that just here. And then there's positive, which is green. So with this facial, I am going to use the green because I want to push that serum deep down into the skin. So if you had an oilier skin, you would use it on the red one, but I'm going to use it on the green. Okay, and it's like a light little buzz. It's really comfortable, feels lovely, and you can do little circles. Now, lots of my clients are using these at home, and every single one of them report to me that their serums, when they put on their serums and then they use this over it, that the serum goes deeper into the skin and is absorbed more quickly. I hear so many people, I don't have time to use a serum and a moisturizer and an eye cream. Well, I say to them, do you have time to brush your teeth and floss your teeth? It's about making time. But this little guy speeds it up even quicker. Okay, so it really, really helps. And again, this is not just for this facial. You can use these with any of your creams and lotions and serums at home. So that's your Allantoin massager. And it's really safe to use. You have any worries about if it's safe to use this or not? It is. It's absolutely fine. Okay, so you continue this for at least 10 to 15 minutes. Do this for 10 minutes and then you can leave your mask on for longer. I'm going to take it off straight away, okay, just for the video. So take your mask and peel it off, okay? You can see even after a few minutes that I have a lovely glow on my skin already, okay? It is step 5, which is your moisturizer, your daily moisturizer. And again, it's quite generous, especially if you're after the facial, your skin will feel lovely and hydrated and plumped out, and you want to nearly let that dry in a little bit. So if you have time, let that dry in a little bit more. Then apply, take a small amount of your day cream. And I am going to apply that over. Now, when you're doing this treatment at home, really make it worth your while. Go into a nice quiet room, light a nice candle, have some nice soft music on, you know, get somebody else to look after the children, put your phone on silent. Really give yourself a good hour and make it your time. Might be nice to have a nice bath. You could even put on your mask while you're resting in the bath and then continue with the last step at the end. So really make it your time, a time to switch off, a time to relax, no news, no nobody bothering you, and just forget about the world outside and concentrate on you. You won't regret it. I absolutely love these treatments. All of my clients love these treatments, and I want you to really, really enjoy it and look after yourself. Self-care is so important. Enjoy.